Good morning. Welcome to all of you who have attended here in person and all of you attending online. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Seattle today. We will begin our service with the ringing of the kancho, and then followed by the chanting of Juseige, which is found on page 21 in your orange book, and it will also be displayed on screen. My name is Irene Goto. I will be leading your service today. We can remain seated while we show videos on the screen, and that enables everyone to be able to see the screen clearly. Please pause and reflect during the ringing of the kancho, followed by chanting of Juseige. Please join me in gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandabs, Namandabs, Namandabs.
Chanting Juseige on the page 21. Gagon chosegan hishimu joido めしこもあん閉塞小悪道つだん全種門こゆそう上満足いようろじぽ日月主樹期天候本普賢一種解放像公正苦毒法上大集中説法ししく供養一切仏具足主徳本元年新上満徳意三害法女仏無下地津田未不詳願学へ力都市最小尊志願や国家大仙法感動国書天にとゆちみゆけなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶなまんだぶがんにしくどく病道生災道有法菩提心お有上有あんだこナモアミダ仏ナモアミダ仏ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダ。
We will now have the Gatha, Storms of Peace. The words will be shown on the video screen, and please join in singing.
In the
Thank you. We will now recite the threefold refuge, which is found on the screen. Please join me in Gassho. Difficult is it to receive a human form. Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the Dharma of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not cross over to the truth in the present life, in what life shall we cross over? Let us, with sincerity and true reverence, take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in the Buddha. May we, together with all sentient beings, awaken to the great way of enlightenment and to the unsurpassed intent of Amida Buddha. I take refuge in the Dharma. May we, together with all sentient beings, enter the storehouse of the Dharma, becoming like the wisdom ocean. I take refuge in the Sangha. May we, together with all sentient beings, become units in true accord, in harmony with all things. The peerless, profound, and wondrous Dharma is rare to encounter, even in many hundreds and thousands of kalpas. Now we are privileged to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namandabs, Namandabs, Namandabs. Now it is my pleasure to announce our Dharma message speaker today, Reverend Katsuya Kusunoki.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo, Namo, Namo. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming this Sunday service this morning. Last Sunday, Jason delivered his Dharma message last Sunday. Then we had hundreds of people. Thank you for coming this Sunday. So he did a great job last Sunday. So, he was doing every day, one lesson a day. Do you remember that? I'm thinking to steal his idea. So I'd like to think about, my week, last Sunday to today. So last Sunday, one lesson a day. So last Sunday, after a Sunday service, there was a baseball tournament. My son's baseball tournament in Pyorup. Right after the Sunday service is over, I drove up to Pyorup to watch my son's baseball. Then I was also coaching as an assistant coach. I'm helping his team. So he played in the morning game, lost. Afternoon game, lost. So both games, they lost. So, but second game, when I was able to watch, was really close. Competitive game. That's a nice game, but still, his team lost. So, life lesson is life is suffering. Life is not always we expect. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. But I feel because of that bitter experience, the team and the player try to improve themselves. They practice more. If they keep winning, maybe they are not serious to practice. So that's a Sunday, excuse me. The Monday, he was started taking the baseball summer camp. So from 9 to 3, baseball practice. Then there's another practice, 5:45 to 7:15. So almost 8 hours a day, he was playing baseball. Then in between, first practice and second practice, he has to do the homework to study the kanji characters from the Japanese school. Then, he was doing the homework in between. Then after he finished, do you know what he says? Dad, do we still have time for before the practice? Let's go to the baseball field and let's practice. More, I feel I learned, one of the 6 parameter, Shojin, Rihanna, diligent, effort. He's doing a lot for the baseball right now. So I bow my head to my son. So he's practicing a lot. So compared to me, I'm super lazy, so I have to learn from him. The Tuesday, so there's a scrimmage baseball game. Then my son's baseball game, I was asked to do the umpire. For his game, his under his age group, umpire is just one. I have to judge everything by myself. So through the experience, then this is my first time to be the umpire after I came to the United States. I was playing baseball sometimes, but umpire was, my first time. I was really bit nervous, even it is not an official tournament scrimmage game. But I was still nervous. Then I learned one of the 6 parameter, SIRA. That's a morality or ethical conduct. We have to follow the rule. Follow the rule. So then we have to, I have to, as an umpire, I have to judge fair. I shouldn't take one side, of course. So, but sometimes not easy, because if I say 3 strikes, you're out, then batter. That's not a strike. The ball. So complaints comes from both sides, both sides of the team. So then, but I learned another lesson. Xanti is a ninnik, patience, forbearance. So as an umpire, of course, not all the players are happy to my judge. But still, as an umpire, I have to be calm down, then try my best to judge fair, try to be, the game going. So that's my lesson. But still, I feel sometimes I couldn't do, I was not perfect, imperfect person, of course, but I try my best. That's on Tuesday. The Wednesday, again, my son went to the baseball summer camp, 9 to 3. But on that day, nothing after the first practice, we are relaxing. So then my son and I took using a bathtub, the relaxing, enjoy the relaxing time in the evening. So, one teaching is a middle path. So sometimes, the middle path is explained as using the guitar strings. Don't too tight, not too loose. Middle path means just right. So not too tight, not too loose. Guitar strings has to be nice and not perfect, but they have to set nicely. Then make a beautiful sound. So our life also the same, not too tight, not too loose, not too strict, not too lazy. So we have to try to be the middle path. That's a Wednesday. The Thursday, again, I took my son to the baseball summer camp. In the evening, there's a board meeting. I attended. Last Sunday, do you remember? Jason said he didn't attend the cabinet meeting. I did it. So I started thinking, I did it, bragging myself. But, that's one of the 3 poisons, don't attach to anything. So I don't have to be bragging anything. I just attend the meeting. I just did good. I don't have to compare with Jason. So that's on Thursday. Then the Friday, lucky, no baseball summer camp. I didn't have to take my son to the baseball camp. So then my son, my wife was relaxing at home, but I had one memorial service in the morning that only myself. I have to drive to the Washeri. So I envy well, those two are relaxing a lot, but I have to do conducting the service, enviness. That's also one of the three poisons. At the same time, that was a memorial service. So of course, the family lost their family members. The lesson of life is impermanent. Life is keep changing, keep changing. So then, including myself, our life ends one day. So I'm conducting the service for loved ones who passed away before us, but we have to know I am also living in the same type of life, same life our life is, which is impermanent. That's the lesson Friday. Then Saturday, yesterday, I think some of you also participated in the Walk for Life. So that's a nice, beautiful day. Then lots of people are there. Then I also participated in the Walk for Life. Last couple of years, I don't think I was able to attend. I was able to participate, but this time I was so lucky. There was nothing scheduled on Saturday. Usually, Saturday is not easy day for me to schedule anything, but yesterday I was able to participate in the Walk for Life. So one of the 6 parameters called dana is a selfless giving. Or in Japanese we call fuse. So sometimes we, especially people from Japan, Japanese mindset is fuse means only the monetary donations. But fuse means selfless giving. Monetary donation is one way of the dana, but also, participating in those Walk for Life, also another aspect, another type, another way to practice dana. So there's more than one way to practice dana, not only the monetary donations. Then, of course, in the afternoon, I went to the baseball field to watch my son's baseball yesterday. So in Jodo Shinshu, let's say in Buddhism in general, there are lots of practices to attain enlightenment. Then in the Pure Land way, there's a practice to achieve our goal, which means attaining enlightenment. But in Jodo Shinshu, we are taught, the practices for us to be born into the Pure Land is all set. Amida Buddha completed, fulfilled all the practices for us to be born into the Pure Land. So we don't have to practice in the sake of birth in the Pure Land. So in Jodo Shinshu, our practice is practice of gratitude. Because we are receiving everything, we are receiving all the guidance, we already walking this path. Amida Buddha fulfilled everything for us to be born in the Pure Land. That's why, coming from our gratitude, we appreciate this Amida Buddha's guidance. Then we try to practice in our daily life. So practicing dana, practicing all the 6 parameters, we are try to practice removing all the 3 poisons. Even we are the imperfect persons. We try our best with gratitude. So that's a Jodo Shinshu's way, Jodo Shinshu's practice. That's how I appreciate the practice of Jodo Shinshu, Shin Buddhist teaching. When I looked, thinking about my Dharma message today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even today, after this Sunday service, baseball. Sometimes, I confuse, my schedule is, when I have free time, as a minister, then I'm going to the baseball field to watch my son's baseball, or my schedule is based on my son's baseball schedule. So I don't know which comes first sometimes. But one important lesson I learned from my previous team's baseball coach. So when I was in Lodi, California, I used to belong to Lodi JCL baseball team. Then first I came to, assigned to Lodi, then, I expressed my interest in joining the team. Then the coach was a really devoted member of Jodo Shinshu, Buddhist Church of Lodi. Then he came to me, the coach. Well, he is already over 85 years old at the time. He was still coaching. Then he came to me. Then he just told me just before I joined the team, he says, "Sensei, church first, baseball second." That's it. Church first, baseball second. That's only one condition to join the team. So, but I really appreciate, that really simple teachings. He was saying, of course, as a Buddhist minister, I have to be the Buddhist minister first. Then I can play baseball whenever I have a free time. Also, he was saying, Buddha Dharma, Nembutsu teachings comes first. Nembutsu is the center of our life. Please remember, don't forget that. Because he was the person, he was always being, baseball person. But he truly appreciated the Jodo Shinshu teaching and the Nembutsu teaching. So that's his advice is coming from, true Jodo Shinshu followers. So that's why, he was saying Buddha Dharma Nembutsu first. Then that's a way how we live our life. In my conclusion of my Dharma message today, I'd like to introduce one teaching, one passage from Master Honen's teaching, Master Honen's word. So he says, in this present life, the recitation of the Buddha's name, Namo Amida Butsu, should be the guiding principle of your life. If living in a monastic life helps you recite it more sincerely, then live as a monk. If a household life helps you recite it more truly, then live with a spouse and family. So this is a message from Honen Shonin. Because of this word, it says Shinran Shonin get married with Eshinni-sama. So 800 years ago, that Shinran Shonin's time, none of the Buddhist minister, none of the Buddhist monk was officially married. So Shinran Shonin is, I think, historically the first Buddhist monk to get married. That's why since then, Jodo Shinshu ministers, it is okay to have a family because of this Honen Shonin's word. Because Nembutsu comes first. Whatever works in our life, the way of life, it is okay. Those who wants to be the monastery life, that's fine. Then recite the Nembutsu. If you think living with a family, if it is better for you to be, to set the Nembutsu as a center of your life, it is fine. You can get married. But, please remember always Namo Amida Butsu Buddha Dharma is the center of your life. Thank you for attending this Sunday service. To conclude my Dharma message, please join me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei, for your message for daily living. We will now have our closing gatha, Ondok-san, which is shown on the screen. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandabs, namandabs, namandabs. Do we have any public announcements?
Thank you for your dana and participation in yesterday's Walk for Rice. It was a beautiful day, and thanks for helping us do our small part to help our food sensitive neighbors. Thank you.
Good morning. So reaching out to all of you who are watching via YouTube, who are part of the Sangha and either current or past members, please remember to volunteer. We're 20 days away from Bonodori. For the general public, also, we will have practice on July 14th and 15th from 7:30 until 9 in the temple gym. Those are the only 2 days of practice. And then we also had to modify our closing hours for Saturday. So Bonodori will end at 9 o'clock on Saturday instead of at 10 as previously published. We look forward to seeing you in 20 days. Thank you.
Good morning. Whoa. Well, if you cannot wait 20 days and you'd like to do a little bonodori, we have a couple opportunities. On July 12th, the temple is actually participating in Japan Fair at the Maidenbauer Center, so we'll have a table or booth there. But on Saturday the 12th at 12:40, we're going to do a demonstration to kind of publicize Bonodori and get people, spread the word. So we're going to do a short demonstration, probably a couple dances, similar to what we did here. You know, probably do Tankobushi and haven't decided the other dance, but please come out and again, it's a chance for us to spread the word and get people to come to our Bonodori. So I know that the table also is looking for people to staff the volunteer and just be there and help people spread information about Buddhism and anybody that has any questions. So I believe there'll be a sign up in the email newsletter if anyone's interested in signing up for a shift. But on again, Saturday, 12:40, if anyone would like to come and do a few dances, that'd be great. And then we have other opportunities as well that weekend. Wajimaya will be doing their Natsu Matsuri, and they've invited us to do a couple of demonstrations. So on the 12th at 3 p.m., we'll be doing a similar thing where we're going to teach the dances and then, you know, just spread the word for our Bonodoris. And then on Sunday the 13th at 1 p.m., we'll also do another one. So if you can't wait until the 14th and 15th, come that weekend and help us spread the word for Bonodori. That's it. Thank you.
Good morning. I am Susie Yamane, one of the co-presidents of SBBWA. We're helping Obon with making daifuku mochi, and we're going to do it this coming Saturday, July 5th. We're still looking for more help, so it's on the sign-up sheet for Obon. It's July 5th. Most of the openings we need are in the afternoon, so you don't have to wake up early. You can learn how to make daifuku mochi from scratch from some of our seasoned veterans and help us with the fundraiser. If you have any questions, you can see me or sign up. Thank you.
If we have no further announcements for the public, this will conclude today's Sunday service. Thank you for joining us. Please join us again. So please, once